Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Locker Room Live. I am live from Florida. I'm here at the Carmen's Italian Cafe and Martini Bar. And I highly recommend it. Really, really good food. If you know people like Randall Cobb from the NFL, or if you know John Daly, if you follow golf, this is a restaurant that both of those guys have dined at, so and enjoyed. So it's really awesome place to eat. Just a little plug here for the cafe. So welcome everybody to this week's edition. We're on episode 8 of Locker Room Live here. This week's episode is You Have 9 Lives. So I'm going to dig right into the content. Let's get started. All right, so we're not cats, but humans do have the incredible ability to bounce back when we're down. Humans have an incredible ability to bounce back when we're down. And we're going to discuss this a little further. The quote of the show today is, every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. And that comes from Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill is a very famous author. If you read success books, you know who Napoleon Hill is. But that is so true. Those words are so true and really resonate with me. So what I'm going to talk about here, I'm not going to talk about a product today, because this week what I want to feature is potentially a once in a lifetime deal to earn your worth, and just a breakthrough of a business opportunity that I believe is just remarkable. I'm highly passionate about It Works products. If you've been following me, you know that my wife and I, we work with It Works. And just today, I'm here in Florida because I came to this year's green carpet. And just today, there's basically like a $90 savings, basically, for the most part, on starting this, on becoming a team member in working with It Works. They have not done this ever before, and it's really, it's just, I don't know what to say about it. It's so amazing. So if you guys are struggling, if you guys are having difficulty getting ahead, and you think, well, I want to figure out a way to really earn my worth. I want to figure out a way to make, it might be a couple $100 a month. It may be that you guys need to make enough money to retire from whatever job it is or position that you have that is causing you misery, or that you're not passionate about anymore. So whatever the case is, it's a $90 savings right now. It is a limited engagement. I would say to get back with me on that would be wise to get with me sooner than later. I don't work with anybody. I only work with people that really do need change in their life. We always inspire, motivate, and change on this show. So that's what our discussion is, and we always bring up topics, but people that need that, that need inspiration, motivation, and they really want to change their lives. I want to work with people that want to change their lives. If you're someone that wants to change your life, then contact me, and I'll give you further information on that. Again, that's a very limited engagement, but I'd love to talk to you further. So that's all I'm going to say about that, but it is a amazing opportunity. It basically leaves me speechless. So we're going to go on into some tips, or really a discussion this week. So I'm thinking about this, and you have 9 lives. That's the name of the show. And really what I'm talking about is failure. So when I say failure, every time that we fail, we learn from that failure. I mean, you should look to your failures, because when you're looking forward to failure, you're really looking forward to opportunities. But oftentimes, out of failure, it gives you a new perspective on life, or whatever it is that you're dealing with. It's going to give you a new perspective, and you will come out of that with, I've heard it called gifts to change the world. So we need to come out of our failures with those gifts to change the world. I will mention this. There is a Forbes podcast out there called the Factor Failure. Now, I've listened to a few episodes. Factor Failure is really good, and that's exactly what they do. Is they interview high-performing entrepreneurs and maybe former athletes. I just listened to one that was Matt Mayberry. He used to, talk about failure. You make it to the NFL and you only get to play one game. You make it to the major leagues in baseball, but you can't go because you're dealing with, you get kicked off the team basically in high school. So, former drug addict in his high school years, but really an amazing story of coming out of all these failures. And now he's got a book getting ready to come out, and he's a really successful motivational speaker. So you may want to check out Matt Mayberry. You can check out the podcast on the Failure Factor, and that is a Forbes podcast. I highly encourage you to listen into that. You can, just hear about countless high performers that are failing, and what they've learned from their failure, and how they've achieved success through going through failures. So that's really, as far as a podcast or a book, that's really all I have. But I just wanted to kind of discuss failure. You guys are going to fail. We're taught in school basically to test and get an A on that test, and to ace every test you possibly can. That's what we're taught in school. That's not life. Life is full of failure. But it's how you come out of that. You can't dwell on failure. It's how you receive the gift of that failure, that enlightenment, if you want to call it that, and pull out of that failure with those gifts. I heard one person today, whenever I was at Green Carpet, and this may not be exact, but they said something to the effect of, procrastination is really just like slow failure, basically. Ask yourself that question. Is my life really just full of procrastination? I know that I can do something. I know that I'm worth more than what I'm doing right now. I know that I can change my life. I know it's in me. I know you have it in you. But you probably ask yourself, I think most of us do. Most of us say, can I go somewhere? Can I do something? Can I do something better than what I'm doing now? Can I provide for my family better? You have dreams. Everybody has dreams. Unfortunately, the sad truth is it takes money. It takes money to do things in this world that we live in. How you come out of your failures and use those gifts, it's up to you. So, and I will say here that the big contest is still going. I mentioned earlier this month that if you share the Locker Room Lives, or if you share one of my Good Morning posts, I write every morning on Facebook. When you share those posts, or you share a Locker Room Live, you do get entered to win a ultimate body wrap, and it will be a black pack wrap. And I don't know, I think we showed it in an earlier episode, but the black pack wrap, it's night and day as far as the quality. If you want to be truthful, the quality of the wrap and what it can do to tone, tighten, and firm. The quality of the wrap in the black pack wrap is amazing. So you get a point every time that you share this month. You share my Locker Room Lives, or you share my Good Morning post that I write each and every morning to help you guys with inspiration, motivation, and hopefully changing your life. You share those, you get 1 point, and you're entered in that contest. Person that has the most points, I'm going to give a black pack wrap to. Again, today we have an amazing company that you can be part of, that you can work with. And just like my wife and I do, and I can give you a $90 discount basically, and we will help you. You're going to have mentorship, unlimited mentorship, really, tons of coaching and help. You may fail along the way, but guys, we're going to be failing with you. Trust me. Everybody has failures, so we'll be right there with you, failing alongside of you. If you want to know more about that, message me, and I will get you some more details regarding that. Or we can just talk. We'll talk. We'll just talk on the phone about it. So we can do that. I really appreciate you guys sharing the Locker Room Live, hashtag Locker Room Live, hashtag Good Morning. It's my pleasure. Again, check out the cafe here in Florida. Great food. And wherever you're at, safe travels. And God bless you guys. Have a good rest of your evening. See you.